the girls were used as pawns by the town's officials to settle land disputes.
That's true, Beth. The town of Salem was very much...
I also did some research. Sorry, but like, the thing that no one in this play is talking about is that basically all of these girls have been like assaulted at some point. I mean, like sexually.
What?
Okay, let's tone it down there, Shelby. Let's be considerate.
What? No, I'm not. Those are just facts. I read this book that says most of the girls probably had like PTSD, which explains the crazy physical fits people thought were happening because of witchcraft. But yeah, so anyway, the assault stuff was everywhere. Like their dads, older men in the town, stable boys, like whoever. And so even if you managed to get by without that happening, even then you'd probably lost your dad, like Beth said last time. And so
What are you trying to say?
What?
I mean,
No, nothing.
I mean, dad's sexual stuff, it sounds like
All
you
right,
would say
ladies.
something.
I only brought up that to say they all died.
All right.
And in like really crazy violent ways, like scalpings and gunnings and stuff.
Indian attack!
You're better than this! Sit!
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Miss Holcomb, those are some really fascinating points, but I'm going to have to ask you to keep it to the text.
Why doesn't Beth have to keep it to the text? And I am keeping it to the text. Abigail literally has that whole monologue I read about watching her parents' heads get split open.
Speaking of Beth's point from earlier, that does beg the larger question. Do we really think the girls knew they were being used to settle land disputes? Show of hands, were they puppets or were they complicit? Let's see. Raise your hand if you don't think they knew. Raise your hand if you think they did know.
Maybe not all the girls, but Abigail was like clearly super smart.
She was clearly crazy. Ew. Let's all be better than calling women crazy. And what about women who are crazy bad?
And I don't think she cared about marrying John Proctor like nearly as much as she says she did. I think she just wanted him to pay.
Well, yeah, it basically says in the text that she wants him to pay for not choosing her.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, John Proctor never even apologized.
What does he need to apologize for?
He's just mad that he got found out. Plus, he calls Abby a whore like at least 5 times.
She is a whore, though.
But he was the married guy who took her virginity?
And he was also her boss.
Right. So, like, if she's a whore, what is he?
I'm just saying, I think she was awesome.
Awkward!
How is it awkward, Mason? Like, that's not what that word means. Do you not know that? Are you stupid?